Welcome back to the program. I'm Zev Brenner. With us right now, Westchester County Executive Rob Astorino joins us. We saw you at the Flatbush Koja Breakfast, and thank you for being part of our Passover program.
Oh, thank you, Zev, and happy Passover to you.
I understand you've been to Israel at least once, correct?
I have. I went, my wife and I went in August of, 2012. We went with the JCRC, and it was a great mission. It was a great trip. It was 7 very packed days, and our morning after the flight when we landed, we got our luggage and we started at an Air Force base, and we were up in the Gaza, we were up in the Golan Heights and Galilee, and we stayed in the Old City in Jerusalem, which was amazing. We went to the Gaza Strip and the West Bank and Sderot and down to the Dead Sea. It was just an amazing experience culturally, religiously. I think, I'm a Catholic, and so I was really looking forward to some of the historical sites, for Christianity. But I can tell you this, even when we went to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre and to Bethlehem, that for me, and I think this was kind of true for some of the others who were on the trip, who were non-Jews, we maybe even expected a little bit more when we went to the birthplace of Jesus or whatever, but it was very, very touristy, so it was hurry up, move on. At the Western Wall was probably, for my wife and I, both of us, it was probably the most religious experience, spiritual experience that we had. And saying our prayers, putting our prayer in the wall, and just having our own time with God, that was probably to us the most beneficial part of the trip, the most moving part of the trip.
Now, Passover is a time when Jews around the world, including Westchester County, celebrate the exodus from Egypt to the Holy Land. So what special greetings do you have for our audience?
I have a wonderful relationship with our Jewish community here in Westchester. We have the 8th largest Jewish population in the world. So my interaction on a daily basis with our Jewish community has strengthened from the moment I walked in the door. It's been very nice, welcomed with open arms. I've spoken at many events. I've attended synagogue, and it's been really wonderful, and I've gotten to know a lot more about our Jewish neighbors and our Jewish community. I work very closely with not only the JCRC, but APAC, the AJC, you name it. We've had a really good working relationship with our Jewish community here and in New York City. And I think my message to anybody is, don't forget about God. I think what's happening in our society today is God is being washed away from the public square or from really our lives. Part of that is, just this generation maybe is not as religious as the previous, which is a shame, but just the whole secularism that is creeping in, not even creeping in anymore, marching in quickly in our society. And that's a frightening thought to me, and it should be a frightening thought to Jew and Christian alike. And so I would just say, use this time to deepen your relationship with God, to strengthen that relationship in your community, and to be proud to be a Jew, and to be proud to have that relationship outwardly with God.
Good thought. And my final question, and certainly a spiritual component to the holiday, is also a gastronomical component. Is there any particular Passover or Jewish food that you enjoy the most? I ask every elected official this question.
I love challah bread. How does that count?
Except it's great, except during Passover.
Except
you can't eat during.
That's what I was going to say. That's why you're going to let me finish my sentence. So you know what? I enjoy just all the cultural aspect of it. I really, truly do. I wouldn't say I have one particular food that, for me, is better than the other. But one political thing I wanted to add, Zeb, and that is the education investment tax credit that the governor failed to pass through the Senate and the Assembly. And let's make no bones about this. Governor Cuomo promised this. He had every opportunity. He used all his political capital on issues that should have been used really for the EITC, which I think is so vital to our communities here in the New York metropolitan area especially, where we have an opportunity to really help the parochial schools, the religious schools, to give parents an opportunity to have a choice on where they want to send their children. And that was a failure of leadership, a promise broken by the governor, and it's something that I have supported outwardly for quite a while, and it is something that I will do as governor, get that done.
We'll have to have you on tonight. We've been focusing on the holidays, so we appreciate you being here with us and look forward to having you back again.
Thank you. Happy Passover.
Thank you. That's the Westchester County Executive Rob Astorino here on the Talkline Communications Network.